All right, guys, welcome to tonight's stream. MILB, that is the topic of today. We're going to be practicing the deck that I released this morning. I released a video showcasing the Boltyn Armory deck, an unboxing, a little bit about the cards inside, and then I gave a deck tech, so we're going to be playing that deck. So if you are coming from there, hello, welcome. I stream every Tuesday, so if you want to catch Warrior games, this is where to be. Okay, we are gonna give away those two Armory decks. So here's how do you enter the giveaway. On the Card Guys YouTube channel, the most recent video is the Boltyn Armory unboxing and deck tech. Go give that a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and leave a comment. Include MILB somewhere in that comment. You can also enter on Twitter. So my Twitter is Josh_TCGZ, and you can follow me there, retweet the tweet that I tweeted, and comment MILB. You can enter on both of them. So, yeah. You guys have 1 week. We will be doing a live drawing in 1 week for the two Boltyn Armory decks. LSS sent me 3. I thought I was just gonna get 1, but they sent me 3, and I was like, well, let's give back to the community a little bit. Let's spread the Boltyn love, spread the light around the world. So that's what we're gonna do. Speaking of the Boltyn Armory deck, here are some of the new cards, and they look pretty good. So we have so for those of you who don't know, they have a playset of Saving Grace, and one of them is a rainbow foil. 2 of them are regulars. So I'm gonna have to order a couple rainbow foil Saving Graces, unless somebody wants to trade me. That would be cool too. And then we have the equipment. We're going to be using 3 of the equipment tonight in our games. So we have the Grace Cycle, and we also have Solar Plexus. Solar Plexus, we played around with that a little bit last week, so that was pretty fun. But yeah, pretty cool. They also have this pretty cool young Boltyn full art, which I think is pretty cool. Boltyn could be decent in Blitz. I don't know. Haven't really played it, so we'll see. Lots of MILBs in the chat. Dennis, good morning. How are you doing, my friend? Been enjoying the deck for sure. Yeah. Have you been playing the like the base Armory deck, or have you upgraded a little bit? For those of you wondering why Dennis is calling me Joe Sir, that was my nickname when I was in Hong Kong. Joshua is not the easiest name in the world for Cantonese speakers to pronounce. So they called me Joe Sir because I taught at a college there, and they always refer to their teachers and professors as Sir. So I became Joe Sir in the Hong Kong community. All right, we'll let people filter it a little bit, but today we're going to be really focused on games. So looks like I'm dropping a few frames. Let me adjust that a little bit. I do have an external antenna coming soon, so hopefully I can upgrade the quality of the stream a little bit. So that'll be nice. Upgraded what you got. Did the earlier version and prefer the new one? Definitely, sure. The one that I was playing on stream last week, I think, is also fine. This current one is a little bit more mathy in that we have a little bit higher charge count, we have a little bit higher yellow count. So Cheerios plan works nicely with Soul Bond, even if V is a little awkward. Yep. Sometimes you have tempo and you just play the V, or you draw the V with the Lumina Ascension and have Spirit on board, so it's pretty good. Okay, guys, let's not waste any time. Okay, for those of you who are kind of new, you can check out this website, fabrec.gg. Full disclosure, they are a sponsor of the Card Guys, but I do like to use their website quite a bit. And so I gave you guys a deck list in the video, but if you want to figure out and tune everything, you can take a look here. They sort it by, equipment. They got weapons. Now, obviously, the weapon dictates a lot about the deck, so, be careful there. We have action cards, and we have attack action cards, right? So there's also attack reactions, and then D-reacts, and then instance, and then Light of Soul's kind of a unique case, right? So if you want to play around with the deck, this is a great resource for doing so. Do note, I did mention, like, a lot of these legendary cards, you really don't need them until much later if you're trying to be really flexible. So don't feel like you have to get a tunic or any of these legendaries there. Balance of Justice, etc. Yeah. In the video, I talked about what I think is high priority pickups. So for the build, Soul Bond Resolve is really, really important. Spirit of Arena, I also think, is quite important. And the Bannerets. The rest is kind of gravy. All right. We will be playing on Talishar. Okay, so I guess this. Also, if you haven't checked out the armor deck page, there's a lot of cool information here. Or you can just watch the video that I produced. There's a lot of goodies there. Okay. Let's take a look at the deck we're going to be playing tonight. So this is the deck that I talked about in the video this morning. Very, very similar to the deck that we played last week at the end of last week. So I guess the slight difference is that we're running a little bit higher charge count. We're running a little bit higher yellow count. And we have Banner of Vigor and Battlefield Blitz as part of the deck. These are both... Now, Banner of Vigor is a card I'm going to have to keep a very, very close eye on, because I have a feeling that people... I have to figure out if people play correctly around this card. Because gaining a resource in this deck actually only means you get to play Battlefield Blitz. If they, let this hit and we don't have Iron Song versus, we don't really have a place for it, but we can bluff things like Valiant Thrust, Resounding Courage, and a couple others. So we'll see how this package does. Other than that, pretty standard. We're running the Switch board. I've gotten many, many messages asking me, Josh, when do you play combo? When do you play Raiden? The general rule of thumb is against warriors, ninjas, and mechanologists, you should play combo. And against everybody else, you should play Raiden. Now, that is not set in stone. You can play Raiden against everything. And you can play combo against almost everything as well. But if you just want a baseline, go with that. Have you played this list, this new list into new a few times? It feels so hard. So that is a hard matchup. This match up is really about waiting for your opening and then going really hard. Now the thing is, that matchup is hard because you don't have Tunic. That's why that matchup feels harder, because a lot of the hands, if they get disrupted, they feel really bad. But with Tunic, it can fix a lot of things. Siren's Call has empty card text. That is true, but you do need to be quite aggressive against into her. All right. What is MIOB? Huh? That's not correct. Say it right, Mortimer. All right. Okay, so we're going to play some games. The public has been playing this deck quite a bit. Looks like. So if the public can get anywhere close to 50%, I consider that a win. A lot of the I wonder if any of my decks show up here. Let's see. Because I haven't released two. Yeah, so the old Rabers deck. I think this was the most played Boltyn deck, yeah. So this one, oh man, this takes me back. Oh man, bro. The general public was able to get what? Okay, so the general public was able to get about 47%, so that's pretty cool. Jeez. This list is a year and a half old. Look at this. So, yeah, like I said, if the general public could get about 50% win rate, I consider that a win. So, all right. Let's go back here. Back here. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see if we can up this win rate a little bit. We'll see. I will note, guys, my stream games are much harder than my practice games. And I think we know why, guys, right? All right, let's play some games. All right. No need open format anymore because this is a legal deck because the armory deck is out now. All right, let's go. And this time I won't forget to unmute the game sounds so you guys can hear. I've also added a Kano tab, so that's something I didn't have earlier. All right, up against KO. I think I'll choose to go second, especially considering KO decks have started to move off of cast modes. Are we going back in time? No, we are not. All right, looks like he left. Sad. There's some of the cards from Dusk Till Dawn that have more potential to be used after the Armory Deck's release. The only one that's, I mean, Lumina Lance, Spirit of War, Beckoning Light are all pretty good. All right, we have a Dorinthia. So normally I advocate for going for combo against them. Yeah, we'll go with the combo against them. All right, so we run. I guess we could just click this, and then it already does it for us. All right, so okay, so of note, we will be basically not bringing in these. The sideboard is basically the sinks and the take flights, and I think one Banner to Vigor. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh god, it's a Decimator Grid X. Okay, so we have to triple Lumina the Decimator Grid X. That's generally the strategy. All right, we're double blocking so we can dig a little bit deeper. That was weakest link and a D-react there. So, okay. So, I mean, there's only one way to play this hand, so let's do it that way. We'll put Beacon into Arsenal, which is not too bad. Okay, how many cards does this guy bring in? 4, 5. So he brought 60. Okay. We're going to try to play around this balance of justice as well. It shouldn't be too hard to do so. All right, we're very happy to just use the Helm and the Saving Grace in this situation. Block this, block this. It's acceptable. So we're going to charge this into our soul. Then play the Saving Grace. Now this does get reduced down to 2, but that's okay. And then we'll just go Beckoning Light, charge whatever we got. Or we could actually charge this too. That actually might be better. That is better. Sorry. That would be a potato move to charge this. All right, no reaction from them, so we'll play Saving Grace. And we can charge again if we want. Yeah, let's charge again, I think is better. Okay, Decimator takes down this by 1. But Saving Grace reduces this by 2, so it's fine. Now he could blow bolters here, depending on how aggressive he wants to be. Looks like not very aggressive. All right, Beckoning Light, charge this. We have a bunch of soul. And now we just have to wait for triple Lumina. Obviously, if we can get Spirit of Arena into play, that would be great, but we may not be able to. All right, Sink Below covering this up. It's fine, who cares? All right. Okay, so we're just going to try to protect our life total a bit and dig. I mean, we could set up a Quicken token as well. That's not too bad. So we could block, 2 cards here. Losing 1 value, but we're going to lose 1 value on this if we block the Decimator. Likely this card here is a D-React, because it's been there for several turns. Okay, Healing Ball makes this harder. Like I said, we're going to have to triple Lumina this Dorinthia. We, at 43 with full armor, we probably need Spirit and a V. Okay, so this kind of harkens back to how we used to have to play against like Oldham, Fatigue Bravo, and stuff like that. Okay, Warmonger's potentially annoying for our deck, but looks like he's blocking with it. All right, the nut hand would be... Yeah, I was about to say the nut hand would be this. Okay, so we have to block the Command and Conquer. So we just block like this. We're just going to play Spirit and then keep our hand. Okay, we have 2 Luminas now. So now we just wait for a 3rd combo piece. And preferably via the Vanguard. Okay, so we didn't draw it, but that's okay. We're just gonna block. Now we could use 1 extra soul, that would be fine. Just a Healing Balm and pass, really? Interesting. Okay, so he's just gonna heal and end turn. Huh. Okay, so we have a Quicken token, so we can go Bolt, charge, and then attack. Take Flight in the deck is good. Alternatively, yeah, that's probably the best way to play it. Let's just take. Could also take flight and then poke him. Is also because we kind of need to get this down a little bit. So let's just poke him. We're gonna lose value from the quicken token, unfortunately. But that's okay because we don't really need quicken tokens because we have spirit. So we pitch saving grace, charge bolt of courage. Dedicated axe build. Yep. Any argument for having an e-pot for popping gallantry? Yes. If there's a lot of fatigue in the matchups, cards like e-pot become much better. Okay, so he's taking 4. Probably has a direct from arsenal or hand. Yep. That's something you don't hear often. We're going to play this card rather than charging it. Well, we had to protect against the CNC. That's why. Okay, and then we'll come in with the Centauri Saber. So now this could be like a CNC situation from him. We'll see. Okay, so we'll just pass our turn. Okay, we drew via the Vanguard, but we don't have a third combo piece, so we can't go with this hand. V double Lumina. Hold on, we have to think. So how much damage is that? It's 30 and then plus, so it's 36 plus 4, it's 40 damage. Triple Lumina is... This might be good enough to go, actually. It's close. Oh, we don't have a yellow. Yeah, what are we thinking? We can't do that. Okay, so the ideal situation is having a yellow. Well, actually, it's... Okay, I'm thinking about my old build. It's impossible to triple Lumina V without E-Pot. And this deck list does not have E-Pot because decks like this are not popular. So actually what we need to do is just go for a normal triple Lumina with a Bolt of Courage. So let's just... feel like just going like this is okay. Yeah. So we don't have Oath of Steel. We don't have E-Pot. We don't have Warband of Bellana. So doing a via the Vanguard triple Lumina is impossible. So we're going to go for the Bolt of Courage. All right, we're just going to charge this. Keep on holding the Lumina. Okay. V with Gallantry is 40 damage. But we didn't have a yellow. Okay, looks like he's going to give it a go again. Sure. Is this a CNC or is this a... Okay, he didn't give it a go again. Okay. All right. If he lets this hit, we'll put the red bolt on top of our deck. This deck, he might be out of range actually to get a kill. We'll see. 46 is hard. All right. This is not what we want to see. This is not correct. Okay, so we just block with 2 cards. And pass the turn. Hold on. You could pitch the Lumina V charge. It's 40 damage. Is it good enough? Triple Lumina is triple Lumina with Gallantry Gold is... That has to be a Bolt of Courage, is 8 times... Let me... Hold on. It's 8 times 6 is 48. So if I go with this, it's 40. Which is not enough, I think. So I think we just have to be disciplined and wait for... We really need a Bolt of Courage. We need a Bolt of Courage very badly. 3 of them already in the graveyard. This might be the wrong play. This might be the wrong play, guys. Never mind. We drew the Bolt of Courage. We're good. All right. If he doesn't send Disruption at us, he's going to get Luma to go boom it. Oh my god, this guy. Going to 49. Jesus. All right. What do you think the chance is that this is Shatter? No chance, right? No chance this is Shatter. If my courage dies here, good game. All right, here we go, guys. He did not use bolters, which means he doesn't have disruption. There was an argument to not blocking with these because it would be very obvious that I want to go for it. Okay, so here we go. We need this Bolt of Courage to hit very badly. If this bolt does not hit, this Gallantry Gold doesn't get activated, and we miss 8 damage. All right. Let's see. We know he's on sync. I think I saw another D-React on the beginning of the game as well. So, okay, so we have to, I think we have to play this for 5 to play around 1 D-React. If he has 2, he has 2. So we X equals 5. We go down to 3 soul. 2 to the Lumina. We have 3 action points. Then effectively we have 6 action points. So we should be good. Okay, so this is actually why we need a lot of souls, because this play becomes available to us. Okay, so beacon for 5. Okay, resolve this. Grab our 3rd Lumina. All right, baby. Lumina go boomina. Lumina go boomina, boys. All right. Then, I mean, we don't have to play these yet. We can... yeah, we could just... I mean, we could play one of them. Whatever. Get our action point back. It's fine. Obviously, we have these. Okay. Oh, no. He has a shunt. Okay, so this is not going to hit. Ooh. Okay, so... Ooh. Should I have played around that? Go down to 1 soul? Nah, can't. Can't do it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're still going to get 40 damage this turn. So, plus 7. So this is actually a 47 damage turn. But he did have the shunt, so he is meeting my offense with good defense. Okay, so we have an action point. Now, the reason we don't play these is because he doesn't know if we have another beacon. So we'll activate Courage. And I don't think it matters what we start with. We can start with the Hot Streak, I guess. Now, he might have a attack action card in hand. If he does, then I mean, hopefully he blocks it on the Centaur Saber. That would be great. You just walked in on a triple stack Lumina? I mean, I set this up, Inertia. All right, single block from him, so now I have to reveal my hand. Now, very high chance he has another D-React, because blocking 1 indicates he has a sink below. Yep, okay. That's fine. So Now he can get his, CNC weakest link out of here. Okay. All right, we have 2 action points. We could just resolve this. Okay, so I think we push the hot streak once more. Still have 1 action point. Yep, correct block from him. So it's fine. Okay, so now 2 cards in hand. I think we're going to push the Saber. Just in case he has a attack action. I mean, this guy's playing perfectly. This is exactly what you need to do. Exactly what you need to do. Okay, so we have to give this go again. So we're only going to leak, assuming this is a 3 block, 22 damage in. It's not enough. So we didn't see any shunts, but I think we should have assumed that he had shunts. So maybe we should have played the bolt for, or beacon for 7, but he had a sync, so I don't think it mattered. Okay, so all right, we'll attack with the Saber. Maybe this is a 2 block, or no. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna get damage in, but we're gonna lose a lot of our deck. So is what it is. If we had been able to charge a Banner of Vigor, that would have been nice. I don't think we can win from this position. So against dedicated Decimator decks, you need an E-Pot and you need Warband. Is what it is. Because in order to kill decks like this, you have to, via the Vanguard, triple Lumina. I set it up as best as I could. But, sometimes this is what happens. This is still a very good instructional game for how to possibly win this matchup. Oh shit. Oops. Did I not attack? I think I forgot to attack with this. Oops. I think I can just concede with 22 cards left. We'll finish the combo off though. I don't even think I have like beacons left either. Okay, so Dorinthia's, I mean, yeah. Charging the Banner of Vigor with the Bolt of Courage would have possibly given me a resource for Gallantry Gold. Okay, with 12 cards, there's no way we can deal 27 damage to a defensive deck, so good game. I think. 37 cards. Yeah, there's no way we can win. All right, GG. Wait a sec, checking out what cards went. I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I have left in my deck. With 12 cards, you're not winning this matchup. All right, GG. All right, for those of you just joining us, this is the deck that we're playing. We can do 40 damage, but it's not enough. I mean, he had Healing Balms and Sigil of Solace. Like, if this was a Decimator Dory that was just had a bunch of D-reacts, we could kill him. But when he's at 49 and he has the red shunt in Arsenal and he plays the combo turn perfectly, like, it's not much. What's the reason for a Hot Streak Saber over 2x Saber? You can pressure with less soul. 8 soul, how did we get 8 soul? Well, we charged with Saving Grace, we charged with the helmet. I could have played Beacon for 7 or 8, get 3 action points for free, but sometimes that's not enough because I'm coming in for 6 or 7 on my hot streak, 6 or 8 on my Centauri Saber, and he doesn't have attack actions. So I could actually get soul starved if I went for the larger beacon, and he had a sink below in hand anyway, so it didn't matter. This guy's no fun at all. Well, that is a very, 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 very rare deck. Like I said, if there are fatigue players, you add a Warband to Boltyn and you add a energy potion, and then you just kill him. How many sea cats were still in the deck? It doesn't matter with 12 cards. Ban Healing Balm. Healing Balm, Great Axe Dory. That's so gross. It is what it is. Okay. All right. So let's play some more games. For those of you guys just joining us, this is the list that I posted this morning on the TheCardGuyz YouTube channel. So yeah, let's take this out for some more games. All right, we have a new. This deck is extremely annoying. So I think we want to go first because our life total actually doesn't matter much. It's more about our deck. So let's go like this. And against new, you might actually want the sink belows. There's an argument to playing every card against new. This is probably the only matchup where I would actually consider that. Let's try running every card because there's a huge threat of getting fatigued in this matchup. All right, Grace, Equipment, and Soulbond. All right, we're going first. Yep, looks like a pretty simple charge the Banneret, put the Soul Shield into Arsenal. I think that is okay. And then we have an Express Lightning for next turn with the Quicken token, so that's decent. We could also put the Express in the Arsenal, because that means we draw one more card, so we have a higher chance of drawing a yellow. Yeah, let's put the Express Lightning in the Arsenal. All right, standard equipment from our opponent. I love Decimator X, but that's because I want to play the big buff cards. Yeah, that guy was not. I don't think he was really running the stuff that allows you to compete with faster decks. Okay, is he just taking 2? Interesting. Sure. Let's put the red card into Arsenal so a higher chance we draw blue. Okay, so this is decent. So we can go Express, charge this, go up to 2 soul, and then Raiden. Sorry, I can Beacon, and then Lumina. It's pretty decent, so we're not going to block. If you have a blue that has go again, so be it. Sure. Some argument to using the Soul Shield on this attack. Yeah, I think we'll just no block this as well. Hopefully they throw something not too disruptive at us. Okay, that is quite disruptive. Okay, so we have to block with a card, and our Helm is the best way to do this, and then charge the Soul Shield. We'll get a card back. So let's see. So if we block with... So we'll have an Arsenal, basically, if we do that. Okay, so we go here. Here. Charge. We'll get a random card. Is that actually what we want? Or do we want to go with Soul Bond Resolve? Do we want... I guess we kind of want an Arsenal. So let's go for it. Also, if he pops this, we need to draw a charge card to have a functional turn. So we'll block 5. We'll charge Soul Shield into our soul. Drew Take Flight, sure. Alright, so block 5 plus 1 prevention. Okay, gonna arsenal his last card. Sure. Did I miss something? Huh? I must have missed something. Why did the CNC hit? I blocked 5 and prevented 1. The soul bond was active, right? The dagger doesn't apply to the... Yeah. Okay, Okay, let's try to go back. So... I blocked this and this. Maybe we change the power of CNC to 5 in manual mode. Okay, so... Okay, charge this. Okay, he said he'd still activate the arms to go over by 1. Sure. Okay. Okay, he was always planning to activate it, sure. So I'd basically just take an extra damage. Holy crap, are you kidding me? Wow, I just learned something. It's not bugged. Wow, you guys in chat are smart. Wait. What? Oh my god, guys. Well, I feel like an idiot now. I mean, reading the card explains the card, right, guys? Okay. So he doesn't have to break his arms. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that is huge. Okay, he's saying he's sorry, and I'm like, no, it's my fault for being a potato. Okay, so we still have a turn. Thankfully. Okay, so... Alright, okay. We still have a turn, guys. Okay. Yeah, gee, the first time you would be dealt damage each turn if you've charged prevent 1 of that damage. Oh my god. Really? Okay, that makes this way less good because you have to commit your defense earlier in the turn. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we learned. We learned a thing. We learned a thing, guys. Okay. Let's continue. All right, surgical for 4. So what is our turn? Ideally, we want to move one of these to the arsenal. So I think we just double block. Yeah. It's probably best because even if he banishes one of these, but at least we get to put one in the arsenal. Okay, not the greatest. Yep. Okay, that's fine. He's going to get one of these which is okay. Are we back to Tunic? I think in this matchup, you really do want Tunic, but yeah, it's... I don't think new is enough of the metagame to really want that for this particular matchup. Wow. Okay, so... Okay, so... If we block with this, charge a card. Oh, we have a V, though. We really don't want to block when we have a V. All right, let's try to no block this turn. Let's see how bad this can be. So this already... This hitting... Okay, why would you play Siren's Call against me? Okay, I mean, he sees my hand. You see my hand. Good job. Okay, so now I can't turn Soulbound on. Okay. Better learn it on Tasha than on the PT, yeah. I'm not going to the PT, but, you know, still, that is... I should know that. Okay. Mistblade hits, sure. I mean, this hand is garbage, right? So pitching a codex means he has a codex, right? Which means we have to double charge next turn, which is fine. I mean, we're not blocking. We're just pitching this and V charge. So this should be codex, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of... Okay, that's very annoying. He knows my hand as well. Okay, so... Wow, that's really annoying. Holy crap, that's annoying. Well, I guess we just have to wait one more turn. And then charge this into soul, I guess. It's not the worst. All right. That's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying, guys. I legit think most PT players wouldn't notice that. I mean, I've played Boltyn for so long, I didn't even notice that. When I charge, I normally tap my soul bond, so I'm like, okay, this is active now. Raiden and Combo are separate decks. Didn't know that. Derp. Yes, they are separate decks. All right. Obviously, we'll just pass here. Okay, we didn't draw a card draw with this hand, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, Bonds is pretty annoying. If he takes any of these, I don't really care. I'm incentivized to just not block this, I think. Because this will block for 6 with the Soul Bond. And I have 2 cards to strike back. It's not the greatest. I could also block for 3 and then see what he does. That might be better. This might be better. Haven't seen a Transcend yet from this new, so there's a decent chance there's a Transcend coming and then I'll lose a card. If he can get this to 10, though, it's very, very sad. All right, let's just see what happens. We'll block through 3. See what happens. Here's the issue: is that we don't know if this is a Transcend card or if this is I mean, that's the worst one. Is like, okay. Guess we'll banish this. Okay, so Looks like they're going for the quad attack react thing. So I guess we have to play this now. Might as well charge. Okay, so now we're preventing one as well. Okay, so this is obviously never doing anything against my deck. Okay, we're waiting patiently for a good turn. Okay, this is a good turn as long as we don't get disrupted. I think everyone playing in Amsterdam and Lyon should prepare for new because people are going to play her almost certain she's top 2. Yeah, if she's actually like really well represented, the deck list probably should change a bit. Double Trouble, I do not care. I have my 5-card via the Vanguard. Take cards from my deck all you want. Look, pitch 2D reacts there. Okay, so that was very minimal disruption from our opponent. Okay, so I think we pitched the Luminolance, we charged the Banner to Vigor. We kind of go from there. The best case scenario would be the Bolt draws a Battlefield Blitz or another card draw would be good. Seems unlikely for this Bolt to hit because this is probably a D-React. This is definitely a matchup where I miss my Tunic quite a bit because this hand would be much stronger with Tunic. Kind of surprised New is getting a Resurgence and not Enigma. Yeah. All right. Go again. Damage. Sync from Arsenal. Thank God he used it here. That's a mistake. Why are you doing that on an attack that has no on hit? All right. Okay, technically it did have an on hit. Okay, so we have 2 resources now. That looks scary, but in fact it is not scary. All right, Bolt. No charge. Give it this. Give it go again. Hopefully we draw something delicious. I mean, that's 4 damage is 4 damage. Let's throw this at him. All right, got him down to 15. He kept 4 cards. Kind of frightening. Fortunately, Spirit of War does not have a good target. This card is actually much harder to use than I thought. Okay, what could this guy be keeping? Probably Transcend cards, right? That's the most likely. So we probably want to go like Express, Charge, and then Beacon, Lumina, Lumina. Lumina, Swing, Swing. Very likely Transcend cards are here. Uh-oh. Tunic into what? Tunic into Surgical, and he kept the 4-card hand. That's bad. Okay, maybe we block 6 and try to... I mean, the Sync Blow protects us quite a bit. Eight. I think this is the play. I don't like it, though. Sure. So he's going to make us banish a card? Sure. Put Beacon into Arsenal, I think is fine. Should be the end of his turn. Yeah. So we're not troll swinging Raiden because he has Sync Fate. That's all you got. Okay. This hand, if we don't get disrupted, is very strong. Unfortunately, we don't have Spirit on the board, but still pretty good. We can Light the Way, charge V, and then we can come in with 3 Luminous Wings. Seems pretty good. Bonds was holding Zen back. Like Bonds, Descendant Guff's Way of Bonds of Ancestry he's talking about. By the way, I'm a little new to the game and way more behind the news than I thought. Sorry for the dumb questions. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Raiden and combo can be played in the same 80, but they're completely different styles. Yeah. Okay. That's really damn annoying. But I think it's okay. As long as he doesn't take a card from our hand, who cares? Make him have the pump. Took him a long time to play this, so yeah. There's a chance it's just a stiletto into something. So we're not going to charge. We're just going to, you know, hope that this is it. Leave no witnesses into an attack at the worst. Okay, so it looks like, yep, stilettos. Gonna give it a go again, sure. Okay. Any disruption that's meaningful here? Ah, okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's see. What is our turn? Let's Light the Way. Yeah, I mean, it's Light the Way, charge this, right? Give it go again with Beacon. That's unfortunate. That Command Conquer timing was very good. Okay, Light the Way and charge. So we can still beacon out a Lumina. I think we should have... Okay, we have 1 left in the deck. That's a little dicey. Fortunately, we didn't charge a yellow. We're going to have to waste a soul. And unfortunately, we don't have Spirit on the field. Oh well. I think we're also down 2 Vs. This is going to be hard. Closing out this game may be hard. Sink below on this? Don't do that. Don't sink this. Come on. What are you thinking about? Unless your hand like does not function, you should never sink this. Okay. Really? Letting Lumina hit, generally wrong. Okay, there's a sink below. Correct. Play there. He should sink for another D-react. That's definitely what he should do. He did. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm still very afraid of getting fatigued. Okay, we have a V. That's good. That's very annoying. Tunic's not up, so should be good. So, what's the play? Beaming Bravado charge? Raiden. Beckoning Light charge? Could Lumina Lance it? We're kind of low on soul. We probably should just block with the Beckoning Light, being able to charge this into that Arsenal of V. Also, yeah, this should be correct. Yep, because even if he has that, there's a chance there's a red, and then my hand is fine. All right, reveal a red, please. Beaming Bravado was banished. Goodbye, V. Sad. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's the first Just a Nick. All right, give it go again. Keep the pressure up. I hate this matchup. You're in fatigue range already. No more power plays. Exactly. That's why if there's a lot of new, there needs to be a Tunic in this deck list. Okay. This two card hand doesn't do much, then we're fine. I think we're gonna block the take flight, so express charge this, give go again with the express. Yeah, he can't even mask. He hasn't shuffled his deck, right? So yeah, this is worth 5 value if I don't block it, so we'll block. The added Siren's Call in, that's definitely not correct. Maybe the ratios wanted to maintain, I don't know. All right, express charge. Unfortunately, Spirit of Arena, no value because we don't have any Luminas left in the deck. All right, give it more extra power with Steel Hand. Give it go again with this hero ability. We're down to 0 soul. This is very concerning. All right, rating coming in. So you guys have noticed that this whole game, I really have been trying my best to not have to block. But, you know, some CNCs hit. Some of the stuff I just had to block, so like surgical. But we've done a decent job, I think, you know, pushing the life totals down a bit. Okay, so we want to go with Beaming Bravado, charge Saving Grace. Okay, Hurl has no text, so we won't block that. Okay, this is pretty annoying. So if we block for 3, there's a very high chance he draws a an attack reaction or a non-attack. So I can't really push damage except by Beaming Bravado, charge Saving Grace. So I think we just block for 3, maybe even 4. I think blocking for 4, because in order for them to go over by 4, there has to be a blue and an attack react. And even if this hits, whether they take the blue or the yellow, we still have a turn. Okay. No charge. This has really not been getting good value against new. Okay, preserve tradition, sure. Activate mask, right? Yep, that's fine. Or we're just trying to play with our 2-card hands, just trying to swing Braden as much as possible, put pressure on their life total. I do not feel comfortable with 22 cards left. I have no soul as well. This is not good. Uh-oh, we're dropping some frames. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's turn down the video resolution a bit. Sorry about that, guys. I do have kind of potato-y internet. Mm-hmm. At least swinging Raiden is making their hands less disruptive. So when we draw, you know, hands that actually are decent, then we're... Okay, so... Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. We just have to hope they don't have it. I mean, they blocked with a hiss. They have it, right? I mean, they have... This is an attack react. If I block 3, they don't play it. If I don't block, they don't play it. If I play my soul shield, they play it. None of those situations are good. There's no way he doesn't have an attack react. He blocked with a hiss. Yeah. Okay, so I think we just have to hope that he messed up his blocks. But I don't think he did. Let's preserve the battlefield that's in our deck. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's going to hit. So we can at least put one of these in our arsenal. Mm-hmm. It's pretty bad. I think if we had Tunic, this game would actually be very different. Okay. Let's see what they have. Well, it's about that time it acts up. Yeah, at 9 o'clock, I think they switch bands. So. Okay, pick to pieces. I do not care about your pick to pieces. Even though this hand is pretty shit, to be honest. This hand's actually not good at all. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to go Beckoning Light Charge. But it's still not really good. Mm-hmm. Sure. Play all your attack reacts. That's fine with me. Exude. I mean, we're pretty committed to doing what we're doing, right? Now, the issue is that... I mean, Beckoning Light could put a V back on top, so maybe this isn't the worst. He might give Tunic here. The general damage shave from Soulbond doesn't help against Runeblade. It helps in certain matchups, but you have to be able to... It helps in matchups where they're attacking for decent chunks of damage, which is like Guardian and Brute in general. Okay, so we have to banish one card. If we had an extra card in Soul, this would be much better. We can tutor for a card. None of these cards are good. We just get to set up our next turn. Let's take the Take Flight in case he has a D-React. Okay, so now we can put V back on top. Oh, shit, we didn't give it go again. There we go. I should have put the Battlefield Blitz into here instead of the Lumina Lance. That was a mistake. So he knows I'm going to draw via the Vanguard. He knows that I tutored for Take Flight as well. Rune Chance turn the prevention of Soulbound off because before you can charge. That's correct. Yeah. So there are some matchups where Tunic is preferable. It's not a very large cost in terms of sideboard slots, but it is a very large cost for newer players to, yeah. Okay. This is really not the hand. God, dude, he's been doing the same play patterns. Beckoning into levels, draw a card. And without the armor, it's just, yeah. I mean, we can't block this, I think. If he comes in with a breakpoint, he comes in with a breakpoint. Spider's Bite. Okay, this is not that bad. All right, so we're going to try to pitch the Take Flight, I think. All right, we're dead to an attack react. And, oh, we knew he had a Fang Strike in Arsenal as well. We're a potato. All right, I think we're going to get fatigued either way. Okay, summary. Tunic, much better in this matchup. I mean, new is just very, 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 very good. I think if you want to build a deck that counters new, you need Tunic Ironsong versus and maybe a I think one more D-React would also be quite helpful. Having 9 D-Reacts kind of matches up nicely with their attack reacts. All right, let's see if we can get a win, guys. This has been kind of rough. All right, I'm going to try to turn my stream output up. The bit rate. Really don't want to play against so many warriors. All right. Okay, so we will play combo against warrior, like I said. All right. I'm definitely going to side Tunic in. Yeah. Why is fab math so much harder than normal math? LSS has been designing the game in such a way that the math is even blurrier now. Okay, this is a pretty good hand. I don't even think he needed to play the hit and run. The chance that I can block this is very low. Now we could go with this or... Kind of depends what we draw. I think this is the best play. We might just have to block with a take flight anyways. I think we probably should just take 2 if he swings this. Having a take flight is really important. So we'll just let him hit. Whatever, you get your copper. I look forward to your stream, Josh. Good stuff. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So if we charge the banneret, that's kind of useless because we won't be able to... I guess we'll have it for next turn. It's much lower damage output, though. We kind of want to get some chip damage in, so I think we're just going to go take flight into Saber. This may look weird, but I think a little bit extra damage is preferable. Sink below. Or not. I mean, we're seeing dynamos at a minimum, right? I believe you can get a win. Hopefully I can. That would be kind of bad if I couldn't. Okay, with a beacon and playing against a warrior, we do need to charge quite a bit. Speaking of charging, this is a great card to charge. So we're going to want to sink this beacon down to the bottom of the deck. So let's see. Currently, this does not have go again. Definitely could give it go again. I mean, he plans on giving it go again. So this is... Could be shift. Kind of want to halo into... I think the main thing is we don't give him glint. So we could just sink this, sink that to the bottom. Kind of play this. I think is okay. Yeah, let's just not block this. Glint, run through. Okay, run through. So he's gonna have to pitch his other card. So more, we get more value by blocking the second attack. So let's not block with the sink below in this case. Does give him a chance if he has a blue to grains into bracers. So he went. So he got a vigor token, but I take 1 less damage. I think it's fine. Okay, so we're putting a beacon to the bottom. Oh shit, we should have... Sorry, we should have blocked the card. Because now we're just wasting damage. Sorry. I forgot. I also forgot this at US Nets. I didn't draw off my sink. Oh. I don't know how to go back further. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oop. Yep, there we go. Okay. We're good. All right, so no blocks on this. Oh man, I'm lagging bad. Oh no. All right. Stream is lagging a little bit. Yep. Okay, so he gets his vigor token. Okay, so this was the correct block. Yep. Now there is a chance that I don't draw a charge card. If I don't draw a charge card, then I just play the spirit out. Same thing. This is threatening a little bit, but it's not too threatening against Kasai. Should be a very easy 3-block. Could even throw the dynamos in there. But that does give me a little bit of information. Assassin and Runeblade, and yeah, as Metal said, those are probably the matchups where you want to do that. Because Guardian can fatigue you if you don't go for like big plays. But the Soul Bond build I think is very good into like the brutes. So okay. Sure. We need to charge our soul up a little bit more. There's a good way to do it right there. So we're probably going to block with most of our hand. Okay, we'll charge a light the way into our soul. That way we have a big saving grace for the presumably bigger second attack. Yep, here comes the big second attack. Oh, we didn't oh, we're a potato. We didn't charge a yellow. Oops. That's okay. We live and we learn. Okay, so we have this, which is nice. Obviously, we can't really abuse this, but that's okay. So if we had actually charged the Cataclysm, then this wouldn't have been able to charge a yellow. So neither here nor there, but maybe we would have drawn the yellow for this. So new equips require a yellow charge. Yep, that's a mistake for me. Okay, it's letting it hit. Nope, not letting it hit. Sure. Okay, one good thing is that we don't have to deal with Healing Balm and this Tunic Shunt and all that. So I think we're doing okay. We have Spirit out. We have 3 Soul. We still haven't seen Illumina. So I think what we're going to try to do is block with these 3 cards, send this beacon to the bottom. We also have a pretty good card to block. Lumina Lance at least doesn't turn the hot streak on, which is nice. So very likely there's a Blade Flurry or something here. Okay, run through? Okay. Alright, it's threatening the Kasai hero ability. Do I care? I don't know if I really care. Could have in the swing. How badly do we need to protect our life total? If I block with 2 cards, I've already sent 1 beacon to the bottom. If I send the second beacon to the bottom, then I have to wait for 2 Luminas. That's... Or should I just send the Express Lightning, charge this? That might be better. Keep the Beacon of Victory. That might be better. Hmm. I don't really love this play, but because we're giving him extra value from the Dynamo. But we have some life buffer to utilize. What's the arsenal? We have Beacon in arsenal. I like Warband on combo, but I couldn't fit the slot into my list. Yeah, Warband's really good in the combo. Warband plus Energy Potion is very, very solid. Like right now, I'm playing a combo that's not like full power. Because like I don't have Oath of Steel. I don't have E-Pot. I don't have blues in my deck. I don't have Warband. I don't have Snapdragon either. I probably should now start on that. Because now we have enough souls, so we should try to get that Quicken token. Mm-hmm. This doesn't have Gogan, and I don't want to give him Gogan, so we'll charge the Banner to Courage, and then we'll block these two cards on the next. On the next attack. We're just waiting for our third combo piece. And preferably a Bolt of Courage. Comboing with two beacons is very uncomfortable because if our Luminas hit our third beacon, we're really sad. All right, we really need to draw Lumina this turn. Come on, deck. We did not. Okay, we just have to wait. Okay, so we're just blocking with these cards this turn. Gallantry or V as a starter? Well, V doesn't work with triple Lumina in this deck list because we don't have enough resources. We're going to cut V from here too. You could. I don't think you necessarily should. Okay, so this doesn't have Go again. Let's not block. We haven't seen a glint yet. That's what's making me nervous about blocking this. I think we're supposed to take this. I feel like this is glint. Okay, Blade Runner, sure. There's the glint. Yep. Okay, we just triple block and move on with our life. 23 life, we're still doing okay. We haven't seen a CNC yet from them, so we should be okay. Come on, deck. You gotta give me something. I haven't seen a Lumina yet. Okay. That's all right. So the scale seems to be Tunic, Soulbound, Plexusen. I mean, they all have their purposes. Okay, activated gold. Feel like I'm gonna run into another glint, so we're not gonna block. Blade Flurry, sure. Blade Runner, sure. Now, by not blocking this, I am letting them like use these, but he had an attack react anyways. pitched a goblet. What? Why wouldn't you play the goblet? Why wouldn't you activate the... What the heck? He didn't activate bracers. See, this is where we have to decide, was that a mistake from our opponent or they planning something? If we get CNC'd, I'm going to be very sad. Please don't CNC me. That's also annoying. How did that attack have go again? Oh, that was a hot streak, not a saber. Am I supposed to block? The chance we draw 2 Lumas is actually pretty high. Okay, that's pretty bad. This is kind of a low rolling game, guys. Oh boy. We've seen 3 beacons. We've had to bottom 1, arsenal 1, block with 1. But we haven't seen a Lumina yet. Okay, so we don't block, and we play Saving Grace. Charge the Lumina Lance, I presume. Are you sure you put Luminas in the deck? I'm pretty sure. Alright, success. We played around a glint. We know he blocked with a glint. Charge the V because this is a non-attack. I mean, we're blocked with these cards, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, actually, there's a very high incentive for us to just... I should have kept the V. That was a mistake. Because he might have been relying on Go again to, like, play Nourishing. This could be Glint into Nourishing. No. Okay. Do I attack with this? No. When he has Dynamos. Okay. This is not quite there. Kind of running out of time. If the warrior blocks everything, aren't we usually pretty soft to fatigue from them? Yes, we are. I think in general, you're not going to encounter very many warriors. This combo is much better against ninjas and mechanologists. This is actually, this game 1 and game 3 here are actually the weakest that the combo is. In fact, you could play rated against them as well. Warrior is actually kind of a flip on what to do. All right, so I think we just have to play for a little bit longer of a game. I think we don't sync because if we draw a combo piece, then we are IP2ing ourselves. Okay, so we'll go with the sync blue. Sure. Okay, he gets 2 copper. Sure. Spoils, generates 2 copper, and does create a vigor token. Okay, hot streak pitching a sink below. Double block. We could also keep the bolt because it's good. We haven't... Guys, look at this. We haven't even seen... This is our first bolt we've seen. Jeez. What a low roll. Do we keep this or do we not? Preserve 1 life, dig 1 card deeper. All right, let's just block. Boltyn against Kasai is actually probably the weakest version of the combo because they are actually their weapons are super annoying to defend. Guys, we might just have to go with double Lumina. Okay, you know what? We just have to go. We can't wait any longer. We just have to hope Bolt hits a Lumina on the top. That's it. That's all we can do. All right. Hit me. Any chance this guy does? Okay, he does have go again. Sure. All right, we shouldn't have to give him a card this turn, which is good. Okay, grains. Yep. Bracers, sure. Saber. Sure, no blocks. Go down to 8. All right, guys. Bolt needs to go find us something great. More vigor tokens, yep. Whew, here we go. How much soul do we burn? So if he blocks Dynamos plus a card, we probably have to bolt for 5. Or beacon for 5. Okay. I mean, we don't have to act here because we have Spirit of Arena in play. So this is... Okay, sure. So, chance he has a direct in hand. Somewhat likely. Do we go for 5? We'll go down to 2 soul. Which means, and we have 2 action points, so we essentially have 4 soul. With this many cards. 1 block, 2 block, 3 block. So he can't starve our soul. So I think we can do it. All right, X equals 5. Grab a Lumina. All right. Shuffle the deck. 1 in 23 chance, guys. I guess there's a beacon still in here. 2 in 23 chance. Draw. At least I can tack that on as damage at the end. Okay, so we're gonna deal quite a bit of damage, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Guess we'll find out. We're going to run out of cards on our deck, maybe. We'll find out. I'm... Oops. Wait. Yeah. Well, we didn't need to do that. We had an action point. We could have hid a little bit about our hand. Now, the nice thing for him is that if he has a nourishing in hand, he can get it out of there with Crown. Ugh. If you add Tunic to this deck, you can run Tunic against the Warriors, and then it's pretty good. Okay, so he knows that I have Illumina in hand. I mean, I don't have to play it now, so fine. Okay. Crown? Are you going to crown anything? He did not. Okay, so we flash the Illumina in. Card into soul, card into soul. Oh boy. I don't think this is enough damage. Kind of low rolled this game. 5 times 6 is not impressive. I agree, but we couldn't wait any longer. This hero should be extremely rare at Pro Tour, so there's that. Okay, I haven't seen our third. Oh, there's our Beacon of Victory. Okay, so 1 Catagon, 1 Lance, 2 Lance. So we still have Cataclysms in our deck, so that's good. If we drew a Cataclysm, this would be really good, but we didn't. Okay. Okay, just add 3 more damage at the end. I don't think we have enough cards to kill him. Against Warriors, you have to triple Lumina them. Pro Tour is next weekend. Okay, this hand actually doesn't have a way to give go again, which is very sad. I think we just lose from this position. We had to kill him that turn. We'll play it out. Still have Cataclysms in our deck. That's really the only hope. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I don't know how we're going to do this. We're going to put the Bolt of Courage in Arsenal. I think we don't even swing the Spirit of War because it gives him a chance to use his dynamos. As yeah, I think we're just supposed to pass. The only way we win is like Cataclysm and a Steel Hand or something like that. But we didn't even side Steel Hand in, so there's no way for us to get these Bolt of Courages to hit. So we're just gonna fizzle out basically. Oh. Boltyn probably won't be either if Josh isn't there. That is very true. The last time I went to Europe for Pro Tour 2, I was the only Boltyn in the whole tournament. Okay, they activated gold. Okay, so we're going to pitch the Bolt of Courage. Uh-oh, blood on our hands. I think this is for 3 copper. Go again, attack twice, attack twice. Sure. Activate Kasai, sure. I mean, we can't block this turn. We have 7 cards left in our deck. Like, if he kills us, he kills us. I don't think there's any world where we push 12 against a warrior, though. Glint. Blade Runner, even worse. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no way to get this bolt to hit because he has died. So sad. So sad, guys. Ugh. O blocks. Take 5. No blocks. Take 2. Go to 1. And then the hot streak's going to get a card. That's bad. It is what it is, though. Oh, if this is Exude, this is going to suck. Nope. Okay. So this hand actually falls apart because I had to give him a card. And this hand just is, yeah, it just falls apart. We'll yeet a Cataclysm at him. Why can't I get some, you know, normal decks like Zen or KO? Why do I have to keep playing Warrior Mirrors with Boltyn? It's so sad. Yeah. Okay, so if we bolt and charge, I mean, we can't give it go again. We can Arsenal the V at least, so maybe. I don't know why we're playing this game out. Look, if we can get a counter on Dawnblade, we can get a win. we had a beacon, we could still maybe win because of a large beacon, but Dawnblade Boltyn, I don't think it exists. Come on, Kasai, let's win the game. There's really no point playing this out. We're just wasting time. We have no cards left. Yeah, GG. He was running Dawnblade in the sideboard. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, so dual wield warrior is the second hardest deck to beat with combo, and Decimator Axe that actually has life gain is probably the hardest. Okay, guys. I swear this deck does not suck. Let's try again. When you block with Helm of Halo's Grace, do you draw the card before reactions or after? You draw it in the defense step. All right, we got an Enigma, so we want to play a fairly aggressive deck. Now, okay, this is another matchup where Tunic is better because we actually don't want to be blocking and charging because that means less chance we can actually kill her ward. Here we actually bring in the take flights, I think. And we take out the soul shields, probably. Saving Grace, I think, is still good. Because that is the... Well, honestly, Saving Grace is... I guess there's a chance that they have Pummel, but... I don't even know if we... I don't even think we should run Saving Grace, probably. So, ideally, you run like this and Tunic, but we don't have Tunic, so... Alright, let's run like this. Then doesn't exist today, I guess. Yeah. GG. Mute. GG. I want to rage, guys. We don't have it. It's like 96% to have a charge card. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Wow. No saving grace. I mean, we need offense to attack Enigma. AKA not a hand like this. Rage, do it, Josh. I really want to. Okay. Okay, we'll put the Lumina into Arsenal, I think would be best. Uh okay. Okay. I mean, this is a hand of cards. Uh Okay, we just lost our Courageous Steel hand, which is bad. Okay, we could take flight into Swing Swing. Utilize all these cards. Dissolve Reality is a pretty strong card. Prevents them from playing with 5 cards. This guy's playing Whisper of the Oracle, really? Blue Whisper of the Oracle? Decent chance he has a D-React. Like 35%. Oh, sweet. It's going to hit? Really? Oh, of course not. From Arsenal, no less. Okay, sure. I really hate recommending Tunic to new players because it's expensive, but Tunic might be necessary. That's the worst draw in the whole deck. Are you kidding me, deck? Okay, we add to Arson. Oh my god. Okay, so Beaming Bravado, charge this, raid in, give it go again, and then play the Spirit. This feels so bad. God, that's bad. This is not our night. This is really not our night, guys. Jesus. Charge this. This. Yeah, and then Arsenal, the Express Lightning, I think is fine. Okay, actually, let's just block like this. I should have charged this. That was a mistake. Because there's a threat of the Vigor on the next turn. I'm going to get the Courage Token either way. I guess applying the Courage Token to the Raiden might be better. It's hard to say, I guess. Okay. Josh is getting put through it tonight. It's not. This is not easy. Okay, so we can give this go again. All right, then we raid in, give that go again, and then we place down the Spirit of Arena. Arsenal, the Express Lightning. That's decent. It's a little concerning they still have had a ward the whole game, and yeah. I mean, who plays Blue Whisper the Oracle? That's Do they just want a non-attack? Like, how important is a non-attack in this meta? Okay. Okay, play Spirit. Arsenal the Express. Okay. So this could be the Waves Gloves. If it is, that's a little sad. I think we're supposed to block with a card. Sorry. I think we're supposed to block with a card and then charge. Replace it. And then we have Engulfing Light with Beacon is a decent turn. Like, this V is not good without Tunic. As weird as it looks, I think blocking with V is correct. If he pushes the damage over, at least we still have a turn. We also need a little bit more soul. God, that's bad. Okay, I mean, maybe change your plans now. Maybe we just V into Raiden into Express Lightning. He doesn't have a board though, so it feels bad to do that. If I beacon, what do I beacon for? Beacon for Aluminum, most likely, but I don't love using it like this when there's no board. I'm actually feeling the impact of not having Illuminate and Snatch quite a bit. Like, no Illuminate, no Snatch, no Tunic is actually kind of making a big difference. Gotta love how they make a cool hero have a permanent 1 IP ability. Unfortunately, that is the case. My local Enigma gamer plays Blue Whisper too. Oh, okay. Well, this guy has blocked 3 of my attacks with this, so banish 1, I guess. Grab Illumina. Sure. This is we might have to remake the deck, guys. The Tunic might be just too important. Although I think the deck list is still a good starting point if you don't want to invest a lot of money in the game. Like, the list from last week felt smoother. Bolt charge and then beacon. It's decent. The delicious Cheerios version, yeah, I think that's pretty good. We might have, maybe we should have beacon for 2. We should have beacon for 2. I really like the last deck. Me too. But I really wanted to build something that didn't have Tunic in it because of the new players. Okay, sure. Oh boy. Does he have another D-React? Maybe. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, give this go again so we can use our whole hand. I haven't put a ward on the board for a while. Pass over, sure. Okay. Gonna make a shield. Gonna poke me with the shield. So we can go this, charge this. This is soul negative, though. Soul neutral if this hits. Oh, jeez. Okay. Got hit by another Lost in Thought. Okay, so we have to use our whole hand this time. So how do we do that? Not too easy, actually. Express, charge, express, steel hand. We have a ponder token, so we don't want to just waste this. So we could just block, charge this. It's decent. Also makes it so we can put our steel hand on the Raiden or on the Express Lightning. Okay, Express, charge, express. It has a courage token, so 5 or 6. It's a rough Boltyn meta. Maybe it is. It's a rough warrior meta in general. Okay, give it a go again. And because we have the ponder, we're going to play out the steel hand. It's a good arsenal. Okay. He didn't use his arms the last time, so I think we should be safe. Oops. No, we're not. That I should have noticed. That was too fast of like, oh, sure, have an arsenal card. Why not? This is actually a really, really strong card. Because it can keep pressure off of Enigma, which is important. I feel like I'm running low on power cards. I've already used 3 Luminas. 2 Vs are gone. I think after this this game, we'll do a viewer request match, okay? I'll make a poll, and I'll let you guys choose what we do for the last game, okay? That might be a good tradition to start. Dawnblade, Dory, Hatchet Olympia. Okay, sure. War. Okay, so Hmm. Should I charge this or this? Let's charge this. So Luminal Lance is going to let this hit, but we use all our soul, which is pretty bad. And they have an energy, which means this is not going to hit. So we shouldn't choose draw a card. We just give it +2. Give it a go again with the hero ability. So now they're going to use their hero ability, make a shield. Guess technically they could also use the boots. Link to the deck list, that's here. You can also find this on the... I made a video on it. In manifestations, sure. So now it's the time... Oh, drop in the ocean's so good. Okay. There's a huge threat we get fatigued. We may have to give this go again just to play this bolt, just to try to get this off the field. Did he give this ward 3 until the end of turn? I can't tell. Does this mean that he did? Oh my. Tunic's going to be 3, so unless this is a no block card, we don't get in with this bolt. I think we have to risk it for the biscuit. Okay, so he did activate this. Okay. Well, sad. I didn't know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so when it shows up there, that means it is. Okay, so this is a big problem now. This is a very big problem, actually. Recharge. Oh, we don't have enough. We just don't have enough cards in Soul. That's the issue. Really missing Tunic, Illuminate, and Snatch right now. Okay. With manifestations on the board, we can't block. So how do we best clear this? We can go Beam for auto charge. I think we just have to play V and double charge, right? That's seems like the best idea. I think we have to pitch to take flight for leader as well. Go up on Soul. This is so face up, though. I hate this. Thing is, we've been starved on Soul the whole game. Normally, this matchup feels pretty smooth, but not today. Got another unmovable blue. Okay. That's pretty good. I can't get this manifestations off the board. Yep, this hand just doesn't do it. Without Tunic, it's really hard to get this off the board. Yeah, I think we just lose from this position. We're also low on cards. All right, GG. Now, I normally don't concede games before they're over, but against Enigma, I do. Because if I can't get this off the board, we just lose. Okay. All right, guys. That was pretty rough. That was a pretty rough game. These have been 4 rough games. Okay, let's have a little poll. Josh needs to play something that he loves. Because he's starting to feel depression. GG Stimps. Okay. What are we gonna do? Viewer request or viewer choice game. Final game of the night. Blade Dory. All right. There's the poll. Please go vote. Of course, if you want something else, you could say it in the chat, and maybe I'll do those. All right. We got a close vote. That's what I thought. What's the purpose of Beckoning Light? It is good for it's a 0 cost. I think the deck might need a little bit more attack reactions, like a few more steel hands as well. Beckoning Light kind of sets up your draws, but we didn't have Snatch, so yeah. Solar Plexus. Solar Plexus one more time when all the cards are implemented. All right. This is a Boltyn stream. All right, we will play Solar Plexus. That's a good idea. Okay. Okay, multiple people will vote for Solar Plexus. Okay. All right, we will give you what you want. Okay, guys, this is the Solar Plexus list from last week. Activate Solar Plexus. Play an Art of War, preferably 2. Play via the Vanguard. Maybe Valiant Thrust. Maybe Banneret. Maybe Banneret. Maybe Blitz. Maybe Prayer. Maybe Take Flight. And hope that they die. All right, let's go. This deck is really fun, though. All right. Okay, they have implemented Solar Plexus, which is good. Oh, I still have the old arms, but I guess that's okay. So against Max, typically you don't want them to make hyperdrivers on turn 0, so I'm not actually sure. Let's see. What does statistics say? Going first is better. That's what I thought. Okay. Oop. Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll also have an extra card in soul for the solar plexus. All right, so against Max, do we need to do anything special? No. I think we can just run with our normal 60. Do we need steel hands? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's just run it like this. Let's go. 4-0 plexus win streak coming. I that would be nice. All right, so none of these are amazing arsenal targets. I guess the Beamy Bravado is the best. So let's go Bolt Charge Boltyn, I guess. Yeah. Put the Beaming Bravado into arsenal. All right, we got definitely got a mechanoid style. Oh god, solar plexus is gonna ask consistently, do you want to do this? Oh, Talishar Coder, please make a toggle for solar plexus. Okay, pretty decent hand. Beam Bravado, charge the yellow. Play the Lumina, swing, swing. That is extremely annoying. Okay, well, I mean, we can block with this, I guess. Should we charge? I think it's okay to charge. But we only get a yellow. We only get a quicken token if we charge a yellow. We kind of need it, so maybe we don't. I should have blocked with the verses. Another mistake. At least you guys are learning what not to do, which is, I think, helpful, right? Okay, so let's block with a card. So Beam Bravado, charge that. Lumina, swing, swing. Got a choice of arsenal. Do we want Express or Engulfing Light in the arsenal? They both aren't amazing. Guess Engulfing Light is a little bit better. Heart. Banish 2 cards. Max. Make a Hyperdriver. It's interesting that... Okay. I feel like I misplay a lot on Talishar compared to IRL. Something about not seeing the cards in front of you. Oh god, this is literally going to keep on asking me the whole game. Time to get some good usage out of the spacebar, boys. Alright. This might hit. Looks like it is. Sweet. Unfortunately, we hit a V. That's not good. Alright, well, Arsenal, the Engulfing Light. So we really want to put an Art of War or a V into the Arsenal. Alright, so this hand's kind of shitty. We can take flight, charge a card, and Raiden, and we can go versus. So use 3 cards. So we have 1 extra card basically. God, these things are annoying. T-bones are much more popular now because it's very, very good against Zen. That's pretty good. Supercell, pretty good card. We're kind of on a clock now. He doesn't block, we'll throw the engulfing light out. Hmm. He no longer has block on his armor, so I kind of want to get this out. Yeah, it's very hard for him to cover this up, so let's go for it. I want the arsenal empty, so we can put an Art of War there. Shouldn't it be play prayer so you get double charge? Or you don't want to risk it? You could. On turn 0, that would have been a good play, actually. The deck is actually not too heavily skewed towards yellow, though. Okay. Another hand that we have to keep the whole thing. Okay, so we could charge the Banner of Gallantry. That might free up our hand a bit. I kind of want to do that. Because I hate paying for Take Flight, so let's do that. So block, charge the Banner of Gallantry. Okay, we get another Banneret. This is not too bad. Okay, so we can go Light the Way, charge Banneret of Courage, Lumina Swing Swing, so we don't need this Take Flight. So we can block with this on his next attack. 5 resources. Jesus. Mech time? It's mech time. Alright. We got a giant-ass Nitro Mechanoid assembled on turn 3! Turn 3, guys! Okay, we don't need this anymore, so we'll block with that. Guys, we haven't seen an Art of War yet. Come on. I guess it's only turn 3. Can't complain. Gonna punch me again for 6? Sure. It's pretty good. Okay, he's gonna block with his mech suit almost assuredly. How did this block again? It's the same combat chain. Oh, this is a card from hand. I'm a potato. Okay. Sure. Don't put an Art of War to the bottom of our deck, please. Thank you. Okay. Guys, where is our Artivore? All right, let's see if we could set up a little bit. So Valiant Thrust is pretty good on our Solar Plexus turn, so we kind of want to move that into Arsenal. I'm also totally fine just blocking this turn. Totally fine just conserving health. Yeah, let's just conserve health a bit. Okay, it's gonna hit me with the mech. Or not? What? He didn't want to crank it and attack with his Becadoin. Well, I mean, I guess we just throw this at him. This is one of the things with Boltyn is that his hands, if you block incorrectly, like you're forced to give more cards or they suddenly don't attack, your hands can get kind of awkward. All right, draw us an Art of War. No, that's not an Art of War. All right, well, this is one of the best ways to charge or get Spirit Arena onto the field, so let's do that. That's perfect. Let's do that. Or I could actually go Beam of Bravado into this. This is actually maybe better. Yeah, that's actually better. Let's go like that. Oh, boy. Pitch to Versus, then Arsenal Pass. That's also fine. Twin Drive, yeah. Supercell again. Okay, sure. Looking for high octane. Yes, that is what he's doing. Okay, he's got a ton of hyperdrivers. That's bad. All right, this Charge Spirit of Arena, which is a yellow card, so this comes in for 4. So I can put some pressure on him. So, I mean, we've only seen 1v. We had to charge it. Okay, guy, come on, deck. Give me. Where's my Art of War? Where's my Art of War? I think he's going to keep 5 cards if he has a Twin Driver. Okay, it looks like we're taking a lot of damage this turn, guys. Okay, we can block for 9. Move the V into Arsenal. You can also combo against Max. I think that's fine. Oh boy, it's a Twin Drive. I wonder if I have the ability to fatigue him. Probably not. Great, he's gonna get my V. No, that's a sad time for that to happen. Is what it is. Art of War, please. Guys, it's not our it's not our day. It's not our day, guys. It is not our day. Double high octane, guys. You're seeing me at a low point, guys. Okay, so do we just block this turn and try to play for our auto war? Okay, let's think. Is Lumina good? I mean, Lumina is generally good, but we'd have to draw our last V. What do we want in Arsenal is my question, basically. Prayer might be good because we may not be able to get a way to turn the weapon on, so let's just block. Saving Grace, charge that. We might just block with our whole hand. I mean, he's going to hit me with the Mechanoid a lot, so... He's going to have at least 4 mech attacks? Yeah. I do not think your decisions mattered. I also agreed. I also agree. All right, mech attack number 1 for 6. Overpower. Jesus. I presume he has more boost cards in hand. Maybe he doesn't. That'd be really good if he doesn't. Oh, of course he does. Oh, God. All right. Oh, I could block. Oh, I'm in it. No, I can't. I can't block with. Yeah, right. This doesn't have a defense value. I can't block with this. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Turn 3, they had mech. They just got it. Yeah. I mean, I think the supercell does help quite a bit. So fine. Take my prayer. 5 action points remaining. Double high octane and a twin drive, I think, on this turn, right? Oh no. Well, I'm dead. Yeah, it's still 5 action points. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I don't remember the last time I've lost like 5 games in a row, but I guess it can happen, guys. Okay. Okay. I think it is time to end the stream. A man can only take so much, guys. Okay. Pop your solar plexus before you die for the beams. I should have, yes. Okay. Okay. Let me be real. I think that if you are playing Boltyn, it should be a switch deck that has Soul Bond, Tunic, and Courage. Probably you're gonna build it very Cheerios-y. I did feel missing, like, not having the Illuminate, not having the Snatch actually meant that on a lot of turns I had to tutor for Lumina, and I didn't really want to. So, oh, it's just very, very rough. Well, I'm not going to Amsterdam anyway, so it is what it is. But I might be in Lyon, so we'll see. Okay, anyways, make sure you guys join the giveaway for the armory decks. You can join on YouTube and on Twitter, so go do that. We'll draw them. We'll draw winners during the next stream, so make sure you guys do that. 1-3-0 with my my first armory last night ever. I did it with Hatchet's Olympia. Congratulations. Olympia is one of my favorite heroes. All right, guys. If you have any questions, leave them for me. If not, I will be getting out of here pretty soon. The Cheers Boltyn that I did last week, yeah, that was fun. I think it was also very strong. I played 2 rounds in a row against Dash.io. And crushed him. Is Hatchet's favored into that hero? Well, Hatchet's Olympia should have quite a few defensive cards, which does help against them. They like to come in for breakpoints, and if you have D-Reacts, that's very useful. And you're moderately quick, and a lot of their cards don't block, so you can win wagers quite easily against them. Any chance that you come to Brazil's Battle Hard in Sao Paulo? Really want to meet you? If there was a calling or pro tour, I would probably go down to Brazil. But for a Battle Hardened, that is a little bit too far of a distance. I do have I do want to go to South America. I haven't been there actually. So Fab has taken me around the world, but it has not taken me to the Southern Hemisphere yet. So yep. I met quite a few Brazilians at the Pro Tour 4, so that was cool. You guys have a very passionate and pretty strong community as well. I think you guys even had somebody in the top 8 from Brazil, right? The Kano player. All right, guys. Well, that was kind of a rough night, but sometimes you learn more from your losses than your wins, right? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope I'm 100% seeing you in Tampa. Yes, you are. Come up and say hi. Get a Dory sleeve. All right. This has been Josh Lau at TheCardGuyz. Thank you for watching. Have I ever, or did I ever play MTG? I did. I'll show you something. So far. This is a Toiger CEO storage, and it is heavy. This, so when I left Hong Kong 3 years ago, I took my Flesh and Blood with me, but I left my Magic the Gathering cards in Hong Kong. I just didn't have enough room. And my parents recently brought my Magic collection and my cube. So I have in here many Pioneer decks, many Commander decks, and my foil Pioneer cube. And let's see. So I don't know if there's a good way to show this, but ow! But you can see, let's see. Well, you can see that there's a ton of cards in here. Let's see. So, gotta take this headset off. Hold on. Okay, so how do I get this to stay open and tilted towards you guys? I don't think I can. So, on this side, there's Pioneer decks. On that side is a cube over here. So, this thing is extremely heavy. Jesus Christ. Oh. I had to be honest, I had no natural talent for Magic the Gathering. That was my first card game. I started in about 2018, 2017. Maybe it was 2016. I don't even remember. I think it was 2017. Played for about 3 years. Found Flesh and Blood. Clicked with Flesh and Blood. Yeah. 5 action points was hard when he hit for 6 each. Yeah. Holy deck storage. Yeah, I'll show you guys some of the stuff later. But yeah. I think I really enjoyed my cube. I really did enjoy crafting that cube. And it's like a slice in time. Because it's a Pioneer cube that ends at Kaldheim. Kaldheim is when I started playing Fab, so I didn't update anymore. So it's like a snapshot of Pioneer. I'll try to bring my cube to some events. Maybe we can play a cube draft or something. I did enjoy that a lot. I still play Commander from time to time, but you know, Flesh and Blood is my main game. Okay, for real. I'll see you guys next week. Make sure you join the giveaway. I will ship this to you, and I'll include some Dory sleeves and stuff like that. So you want to win that, right? All right. This has been Josh Lau with TheCardGuyz. I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.